Alright folks, long time no see, unless you're a regular viewer of the channel when you see me nearly every 2 days or so. So, not done this for a while, not sure what episode this will be, but another episode of Saturday Night Slice. And today we've gone back over to Tesco's, just came back from Tesco's, and I completely realised I could have done Scott and Wander's Tesco beers for a tenner challenge, so there's always next time. And I did actually pick up some beers. Picked up a 4-pack of the ever faithful Faith, and then that Vocation one with the turtle on the front, so I might do a little bit of like a head-to-head between the two. Anyway, but that's not why you're here. So we're going for Tesco's finest, and this is the spicy salami and red chili wood-fired pizza, star, hand-stretched wood-fired pizza with 2 spicy salami on a rich andouille and tomato sauce, topped with red chili. It's got the 3 chili mark on there, which is probably going to be too hot for me, but hey ho, it is what it is. And that's what it looks like cooked on the back. 8 to 10 minutes on 200 fan, 220 Celsius, 220, 200 fan, gas mark 7, 8 to 10 minutes, efficient. And then frozen 200, fan 180, gas 6, 14 to 16 minutes, also efficient. So it's already out of the packaging, and to tell you what, it's actually presented really nicely. So I'm just waiting for the oven to preheat, and then we'll be on our way. See you in a sec. Welcome back. Bit of a take 2. Luckily, I've not got into the pizza yet, but there was like a little bit of a thing I was going to cut me opening a can. That satisfying opening a can sound. Taking that first sip, going, ah. But for some reason, the camera didn't just stop. It just went back to the home screen. So fingers crossed we don't have to deal with that again. But wet the whistle. Beautiful stuff, by the way. Fantastic stuff. So this is what the pizza looks like cooked. I've opted to have it in a little bit longer. I mean, you can clearly see there that I've left it in a little bit too long on that side. But yeah, that doesn't look too bad, does it, lads? And yeah, it's definitely got that sort of like wood-fired look to it. Obviously, it's probably produced en masse in a factory somewhere. I'm not too sure. The actual process of these sort of like, you know, like Morrison's got their like extra special, Asda's got their like whatever range, and Sainsbury's have got their range as well. So I'm sure there's like a part of the process that isn't just the same as like the sort of like cheaper, bigger mass produced, and you know, like Chicago Town, that sort of stuff. Again, don't really know what the actual manufacturing process of Chicago Town is, but you know, you could happily be served something like that in a restaurant and think, do you know what, they've actually made that pizza in-house. So appearance wise, really nice. When I went to Tesco's, it was a toss-up between this, which by the way, it was like 3 or 4 quid if I remember correctly. And I think, that being said, if you go for the meal deal and you've got a club card with Tesco's, you can get like 2 pizzas, a side and a drink or something like that for like a tenner. So if you want to make the most of it, you're going to get good value for money. But if you just want a pizza on its own, you're probably going to pay a little bit more comparatively. So it's a toss-up between this or one of the Pizza Express frozen pizzas, because they were heavily reduced on club card points, which by the way, even if you don't shop at Tesco's regularly, do yourselves a favour and get a club card, because when it comes to Easter, Christmas, Valentine's, that sort of stuff, there's some really good discounts. There really is. And yeah, they were like really cheap, but then I remembered the thing I don't like about Pizza Express frozen pizzas is the base of them is just very generically bready. and it doesn't taste like a pizza base, if that makes sense. I've never actually been to a proper Pizza Express though. No matter what Prince Andrew says, I was not there at that point in time because I've never been to a Pizza Express. So I just want to put that out there. Disclaimer, I'm innocent. And yeah, and I just remember them being a little bit, but you'll probably see in the future, probably in about another 6 months' time, when the next episode of Saturday Night Slice actually gets recorded, I'll probably do them. But yeah, so looking very nice because I'm nearly dropped it because I'm a little bit of a thick boy. That's THICC, by the way, not CK. I wouldn't even want to know what my what's it called IQ. How can you remember 2 letters together? I wouldn't want to know what my IQ is. So yeah, so I got just really cheap, a little bag, like for £1 or something like that, of chicken, breaded chicken. And I've got to say, I've had one, and the coating just comes off dead quick. So you've got just like this processed chicken. Flavour's not too bad. I've doused them in sriracha, aka the best hot sauce in the world. And yeah, so a little bit of a side. I'm a little bit fat. Well, some could say a lot a bit fat, but it doesn't matter. It's a Friday evening that I'm recording this. Don't want to completely destroy the illusion of this being created and then uploaded on a Saturday evening. The beauties of editing and behind the scenes and showbiz, yeah, whatever. Anyway, just shut the heck up and take a slice of the pizza. Don't really want a slice that's got the charred edge because I did leave it in a little bit too long. Just because I wanted to have a bit more of a crispier base, really. So we'll have that slice there. A little bit of salami on there. We've got the chili. We've got the andouja and tomato, or mixed vegetable, I think it was. Can't remember. Anyway, let's just give it a taste. First thing I will say, they have absolutely nailed the base on this. I was in Liverpool this past weekend with my dad and younger brother watching Ben Otwell and Ian Ball from Gomez doing a bit of a tour. They were playing at Jimmy's in Liverpool. Great little venue, by the way. And a cool little bar. And I remembered I actually took a date to that bar. It was just one date. And then I got a message a couple of days later saying that she quoted the term Stockholm Syndrome in regards to like an ex-boyfriend. So I was like, fair dues. Who am I to argue? Even though I did buy you an honest burger. So, could have at least got... We won't get into what I could have got. Anyway, it's supposed to be a family-friendly thing, reviewing a pizza. But, yeah, so we went to Jimmy's. And across the road from Jimmy's, there's a Rudy's Pizza. There's one in Manchester as well. I'm sure there's other places around the country. I'm not too sure. Great pizza, by the way. I just burped to the talk because I'm a pig. And they do good pizza bases because you can actually watch them. You definitely can in Manchester, in the one in Manchester, the one that's next to Brewdog. I couldn't really see because where we were sat, we were just like in the corner. But do you know what? It's actually reminiscent of those sorts of pizza bases. A little bit crispy, but not really like fluffy on the inside, if that makes sense. But got an authentic wood-fired oven pizza crust. And I've got to say, of the sort of like frozen pre-made pizzas that claim to be wood-fired, like Aldi and stuff and Lidl, this is actually really good in terms of the pizza base. Didn't seem to be much sauce on this slice though, so I can't really get that andouja paste. chilli does add a bit of a kick. It's not too harsh though. It's actually, that slice, a really satisfying pizza. I think I only got one of the two salamis that are on the slice, but I'm just really impressed by the pizza base on this. I mean, obviously, if you go to like a proper place, they'll be miles apart. What do you mean, don't talk with your mouth full? As I'm recording this, at the top of the road at the local pub, don't want to dox myself, even though I think I've done plenty of times on the channel, but there's a fantastic pop-up pizza place that are there every Friday and Saturday called, the name's just disappeared, Whisk and Pickle. They've got like a genuine Italian pizza oven. They make great pizzas. Their bee sting is just chef's kiss. It's got andouille paste. Love andouille. I saw that Tesco's are selling andouille paste. Did they have the one in Wigan? No, they didn't, and that annoyed me. So andouille paste, like a little bit of a spicy salami, and then they've got this beautiful, like spicy honey that they make, and you can actually buy from them as well. It's called the Bee Sting. It's a great pizza. If you know the area, and if you know the name, you'll know that they do good, really good pizza. And they will appear as a Saturday night slice at one point. Just not tonight, because I've gone down the easy route and copped out to the big corporations like Tesco. So far, although not loaded with toppings on that slice, so good. So let's see if we can differentiate some of the varying salami slices. I'm not going to waste my time, because nobody buys pizza and then like individually takes off a little bit of each topping to try them before they eat them. You want to know what it's like as a whole package. Getting a little bit of paprika. Very subtle hint of cayenne. I definitely got that andouille element in the base of the pizza. And there's a piece of chilli. It's got that right amount of heat, where it's like a little bit fiery without being overly spicy. I'll tell you what, they've absolutely nailed this. Yeah, definitely getting the andouille paste now. Do you know what? I'm actually very impressed with this. I'm not a pizza connoisseur. You know, I'm not Slice UK. I'm not Frank, whatever his name is. You know, I'm not Dave Portnoy. I'm just an overweight, lonely man who enjoys food. So you're getting that perspective. But for me, and I'd imagine it's throughout the different sort of variations that they do in their extra special range, they've really got the base. They've really got the base nailed down. As I said, though, if you were to put it next to like a pizzeria's version, you know, it's probably going to be night and day, really. But it's got all those flavours there. Just the right amount of spice. I was worried it would be a little bit too spicy for me. It probably will be We'll see what the status report is tomorrow morning on the toilet, but definitely overcooked this piece. Yeah, I think they've done a great job. For a pre-made chilled pizza, because you can actually take it home and freeze it if you want to, that's really good. That is like getting to like restaurant quality wood-fired pizza. It really, really is. Just all those nice sort of like Mediterranean spices that you're gonna expect. Not really getting too much like herbal character. The tomato base is nice and subtle. It's just lifted a little bit by that andouille paste. The salami itself they've used is really, really nice. Let's have a little bit on its own. Oh, very sort of like bell peppery flavoured was that piece. Let's see if this piece is a little bit different. I'll tell you what, the quality of the ingredients they've used is really good as well. Very, very impressed by this. I really, really am. If you can overlook the price point, although if you're getting it in the meal deal, I think you're going to get a lot more value for your money. But I've got no one to eat pizza with. Maybe I should have just gone for the meal deal and just ate it on my own. Who knows? And then just cried afterwards whilst scrolling through OnlyFans. Am I preempting my plans tonight? Anyway, nobody needs to talk about OnlyFans on a pizza review. Definitely go check this out at Tesco's. Really nice stuff. The spicy salami pizza that they do. I'm very impressed. I will definitely buy again. Do you know what? Even that price, it's cheaper than a bad takeaway pizza. So that's the important thing. And I need to actually do more sort of like local takeaway style pizzas and that sort of stuff. Had a really nice kebab last night from a local place. Really well priced. It tasted a lot better than it was priced. But I'm always a little bit apprehensive with cheap takeaway pizzas, especially the next day when you just see like this cloggy, cheap, awful cheese that's solidified. Because I like cold pizza the next day. It's one of life's very few pleasures. But sometimes it's a little bit, it's a bit ghastly. But no, I think this pizza, absolutely top drawer. Highly recommended. It's not too spicy. Ignore the free chili rating that it's got. Mind you, they might do a scale of up to 5. Who knows? It's moderate. It's moderate. It's not too much. And while you're in Tesco's, why don't you go treat yourself to a 4-pack of Northern Monk Faith. Complements the beer pizza perfectly. Anyway, I had a few drinks while I was out, so that's why this video is a little bit... Anyway, if you've tried this or any of the other Tesco's extra special pizzas, let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. And what pizzas would you like me to review in the next like 5 years? Because I think we could get 1 or 2 reviews out. Who knows? Anyway, thank you for joining me on Saturday Night Slice. And here's till the next one. To the next one, not till the next one. You idiot. Bye-bye.